Kenny Williams said he remembers even when you were a player, you would try and convince your then manager to make a pitching change or do a pitch out. You've worked over the years with the likes of Tony La Russa, Bobby Cox, Jack McKeon. How about the best managerial lesson you've learned over the years?
I think I picked a little bit of everyone. I think the way Bobby Cox treated his play was outstanding, kind of old school way. I love the way Jeff Thorough treat people in family way. Like Jeff Thorough, for him, it was family. And I like that. I like that because I think our family is very important in our game. And a little bit of Jack, because Jack, he crap about anybody. He was 72 years old. What he got to do? Get fired? Okay, go back home. I kind of like that because I remember Jack told me, he said, you ever manager, never change. Never change. Never try to please anybody. Please your players, get the best out of them, and be yourself. And that's a good advice because sometimes when you get this job, you change a lot for a lot of people, and you forget about who you are and what you do, and you forget about the main reason, and the only one reason thing you are here is for your players. You start thinking about what the general manager going to say, what the owner is going to say, what the media going to talk about it, what the fans want. All of a sudden you get involved in so many different things. That's not the important thing. I think the important thing, how I prepare myself to be the best guy to prepare my players to play for me and make sure they respect me. I always say, I told my players, you know how to like me, you know how to love me, I don't mind you hate me, that's part of the game. They learn you respect because you got to get respect back.
And speaking of that preparation, how much of an interest do you have in reading scouting reports?
Well, if I only really sit down and read the scout report, as you look at my table was like this big.
Right. And you changed that too, right? It used to be larger.
Yeah, you got larger because the largest table is more paper and going through it. And I think my first year, obviously I got to do it because I need some help. I don't know anybody in the league. I don't know who's who. I don't know who's managing. Like we play the National League. Obviously I had to read the scout report very carefully, you know what I mean? Step by step. We got to play against Minnesota, Cleveland, Kansas City. Now, you know what I mean? I'm not reading that much because if I'm not prepared now after that many years competing against the same manager, almost the same kind of ball club, then I'm wasting my time here. But I do read the scout report? Yes, I do. Whatever I need.
But you said it's more important to you figuring out how the opposing manager is going to manage against you,
I got to compete against the manager. I know how to compete against the players. Players compete against them. I compete against the manager. Why? Because I want to think in what he think.
And what will you look for?
I look weaknesses or like, I always try to put myself in a situation like, oh, I never thought you were going to do that. That's how obviously that's what I did it. But you know, the hit run, when it's obviously going to be hit run, when I got to bring the lefty for the lefty, I want to say, okay, I got to who I want to face out of the bench. You know, I know I got to bring the lefty, then I got to pinch hit for him. If they do, who's going to be the guy? You know what I mean? All the little thing, some managers don't make any move to say, well, I got to stick with him. And then that's something, that's the only fun, to me, that's the only fun part of the game. Because the competition, even you make the move every day, same move, different move, the players is the one going to make you look good or look bad. I always say baseball is the hardest sport to coach. Why? Soccer, basketball, football, it's a team. It's a team. You can put guys in and out anytime you want. In baseball, you just leave the guy there, 9 innings, out of there. I cannot make change and put the guys back. The sooner I take him out, is over with. And that's why you have to be careful, and you always related by your players. If your players good, you be a great manager. If they're not good, you got to fail and you got to get fired. And I always believe that. That's why, to me, it's very important the relation with my players than anything else. I think I have a better relation with my players, or try to have a better relation with my players than my own kids. Why? Because my kids, I can control my kids. I cannot control the players, especially if they make $20 million, especially if you have to play me.
But you said you don't like superstar players on your team.
No, I don't like superstar. No, I say I don't like players they think they're superstar. They're bigger in the game. They're bigger than the teammates. Listen, I can manage Ken Griffey Jr., awesome. people think, oh, you're going to have trouble with Kenny, with Ken Griffey Jr. because he's a superstar. I said, listen, I talked to him before. I'm managing Manny Ramirez. I'm managing Frank Thomas. I'm managing Roberto Alomar. You know what I mean?
To what extent do you have to change your managerial style to?
No, I got to tell them the ways we doing stuff here. We're not doing the way you want it. We do the White Sox way, the Aussies way, or the team ways. A lot of people say Aussies way. No, it's a team. The rule is the team rules. It's not Aussies rules. And people have to understand, like, when I have a rule, this is the two rules. It's not like when we're winning, don't care about the rules. When we're losing, the rules back. The rules there every day, no matter we're playing good or we play bad.